Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Grim Report. This is Grim. How's everybody doing? Now, a lot of these stories I do get from coast to coast. It's a website, and some of them I get from other media and stuff like that. So let's get down to the story. This is one I thought was kind of interesting. That's not from coast to coast, but it was interesting to me. Now, let's get around to it. This was called a Reaper. Anonymous caller from Aurora, Illinois described his weird encounter while driving in Puro in June 2000. He says Buddy and him were on the way to Puro, which is about an hour and a half way. No one is around in one of those real clear nights. Warm summer night happened in June. Anyway, we're going along, nobody around us, around 11:45 at night. If he remembered right, they were going about 55 miles per hour. We're in the right-hand lane, and the left-hand lane appears out of his own mist a green figure about 7 feet tall. You know what it had on? A cape. Doesn't budge. Okay, with no face. Can't tell if it's fat or skinny. It's standing still in the left-hand lane. It doesn't budge, with its arm draped out side to side. It was, the Grim Reaper. Really. It was the only thing he could think of. He used to laugh at people who would tell him about the Grim Reaper. Right then, he was thinking that was the Grim Reaper, and kept it to himself. Most people do. His buddy says, "What was that?" Though Grim Reaper in my mind, he said out loud, and I looked at him, and he straightened his straight face, and said, "Yeah, it was. That was the summer and time in June. I'll never forget it," he said, "like it happened yesterday. That thing was at least 7 feet tall. Never saw it again, never want to see it again," he said. "But it was real as you and I are talking right now." This was source. October 31st, 2000. Really? Now the Grim Reaper. Toho being sights are interesting. He's received a few in past, but wondered why he never carried sights, like described in horror and folklore. It's only dark entity. Foretells death. By the way, anyone remember next? Here's another one, guys. Like I said, I have to bring you more than one. Here's the way you can become attention whore. Dress up like the Grim Reaper and roam cemetery while praying for dead among shocked mourners. Local cemetery in New Mexico was become a haunting grounds for a mysterious man dressed in like a Grim Reaper. The man first showed up in San Jose del Rios Cemetery last month wearing black cloak over a white dress. His face is covered and occasionally carried a bouquet of flowers that looked as if they'd been plucked from a nearby field. KORQE reports the strange disappearance only shows up again in this weekend. The constant interview with the station. Mysterious man says his name's Light Wonder. And he comes to the cemetery to pray. There's a place where the sleepers sleep. Dreams dream. Patiently awaits, he told the station, adding, "The people shouldn't fear him. There's nothing to be afraid of except those who seek to cause him harm, pain, destruction," he said. Well, there's some interesting stories about the Reaper. Like it said, why isn't the Reaper carrying a scythe? He comes to reap souls, like many farmers reap the crop. This started back in the Middle Ages, aka the medieval ages, somewhere around that time, where he started carrying a scythe. Not too sure if maybe it's been longer than that. It's tradition in every language and every culture to fear the Reaper. But I tell you this, there's more than this the Reaper to fear. Plenty of them. I could name a few if I felt like it, but I don't wish to, nor do I want to. I'm not here to scare y'all. I'm just here to report. I know this is 16 years ago, or even longer, that this happened, but I'm pretty sure there will be more soon. The Grim Reaper is everywhere. He never takes the people like you and I. He only takes the unwanted, the one everyone fears. He does it a lot, which is that we hardly ever catch him. He's been sighted in many places, many points in time periods, always seen, but never heard. Death is silent, not because of assassins, because he has to be. With that said, I'll give you a word of warning. There are plenty of things on this earth to fear. Plenty of things not on this earth to fear. But there's only one constant on this earth. Everyone dies. And either it be by the Reaper or by an angel. Well, the light, so to speak. And if you think about it, there have been angels depicted out of history, wearing a hood and carrying a scythe. We never see the Reaper's face. We all consider it his skull. But who are we to judge? Not I, nor you. With that said, this has been the Grim Report for this week. So I bid you all good luck, good night, God bless.